I'm Freddie Montgomery, 34, a graphic designer in Seattle. Last Christmas Eve, I returned to my childhood home in Cedar Falls, Illinois, after 3 years away, hoping to mend fractured family bonds. Instead, I found my grandmother, Eleanor, 78, shivering outside in 31-degree weather, locked out and forgotten, while my family laughed inside by a roaring fireplace. What happened next shattered our family forever. Where are you reading from? Like if you've faced family betrayal, and subscribe for stories about standing up for the vulnerable. Living 2,000 miles away gave me space to heal from a chaotic childhood. My freelance design business thrived, working with tech startups, and my Elliott Bay apartment was my sanctuary. But thoughts of Grandma Eleanor, my safe harbor, pulled me back. She displayed my drawings when my father, Robert, called them a waste. She attended my school events when my mother, Janet, drank too much. Memories of her cinnamon cookies and yearly ornaments, a timeline of love, spurred my decision to return home unannounced for Christmas. I chose gifts carefully: a watch for Robert, a silk scarf for Janet, show tickets for my brother Troy and his wife Monica. For Grandma, I designed a quilt with photos of our moments together. My journey was grueling: delayed flights, a canceled connection, a 4-hour drive in a faulty rental car through snowstorms. Arriving in Cedar Falls, the town's vintage Christmas lights and snow-dusted nativity scene looked unchanged, but smaller. My Victorian childhood home, with peeling green shutters and glowing lights, seemed inviting, deceptively so. I parked across the street, hesitating. Through the window, I saw the familiar Christmas tree. Laughter and clinking glasses drifted out, but no one answered my doorbell or knocks. Peering inside, I saw Robert by the fireplace, Janet with wine, Troy and Monica laughing, and a blonde stranger, Patricia Wilson, per a hospital ID in a Lexus outside. Grandma's wingback chair sat empty, a wrapped gift on it. Alarmed, I circled to the kitchen door, spotting a lavish feast. Ham, pies, $100 champagne. Unlike the bare fridge I'd later find in Grandma's space. Voices through an open window revealed their plan. Move Grandma to Sunset Pines nursing home by January 2nd, sell her beloved Craftsman bungalow, and use her money for their retirement. She's been impossible, Janet slurred. Patricia confirmed a lovely room at Sunset Pines, bypassing the wait list. Troy asked about house buyers. Robert estimated $300,000. They'd used Grandma's pension and savings, claiming power of attorney gave them discretion. I was stunned. They were isolating and exploiting her. A faint cough led me to the garage, where I found Grandma huddled in a thin cardigan, lips blue, soaked slippers. "Freddie?" she whispered, shivering. She'd been locked out since noon, 6 hours in freezing cold, after seeking fresh air. I wrapped her in my coat, horrified. They'd moved her to an unheated garage apartment last spring, claiming the house stairs were unsafe. The attic space had a thin mattress, a weak space heater, steep stairs, and a fridge with milk, apples, and bread. No shower, just a sink. "They bring dinner most nights," she said, "when they remember." She revealed they'd taken her medication, claiming doctors overprescribed. Her friends stopped visiting after Robert spread dementia rumors. Her phone was disconnected, her savings controlled. "They want me in a nursing home," she whispered. I overheard them. Rage and guilt hit me. I'd left her to this by staying away. "You're coming with me," I said. She resisted, fearing confrontation would hasten her institutionalization. "I've endured worse," she said, but I insisted. "This is abuse." I photographed the garage apartment. Bare fridge, unsafe stairs, empty pill bottles. In the house, I found her heart medication, barely used despite recent refills. My phone rang. Tina, my lawyer friend, urged me to call Adult Protective Services, APS, and get Grandma medical care. Back at the car, I gave Grandma her pills. She grew stronger, saying, "It's time they remembered who raised them. We'd confront them together." I kicked open the front door, the crash silencing the party. 8 faces: Robert, Janet, Troy, Monica, Patricia, cousins, froze. "How could you do this to her?" I demanded. Holding Grandma. Robert deflected. "You'll hurt her," I countered. "Like locking her out for 6 hours? Withholding her medication?" I showed photos of her living conditions. Janet claimed Grandma wandered. Robert called it care. Grandma spoke. "I trusted you, Robert. I raised you, Co-signed your mortgage. You repay me with a cold room and stolen money. Patricia tried to leave. I warned of licensing board complaints. Troy admitted Monica had questioned the setup. Monica said, "I told you it was cruel." I read Grandma's journal aloud. Missed meals, withheld pills, gaslighting about her house sale. Robert's face hardened. Janet cried. "This ends tonight," I said. "I'm taking Grandma to the ER, then to APS." Robert threatened kidnapping charges. I cited emergency custody for endangerment. Grandma clutched her chest. I gave her medication, accusing their neglect of causing the episode. We left for the hospital. Dr. Benson diagnosed mild hypothermia, dehydration, and irregular heart rhythm from missed doses. She reported the abuse, documenting Grandma's condition. APS was contacted. I secured a hotel room. Troy arrived with Grandma's things, admitting his complicity but wanting to help. "I saw her blue with cold," he said. "I'm done following Dad." Grandma told him, "Find your moral compass." By morning, APS caseworker Kennedy reviewed Grandma's journal and financial records, showing $70,000 misused. A temporary guardianship was granted to me, with a restraining order against Robert. Janet arrived, confessing their financial strain and Patricia's kickbacks. She'd entered alcohol treatment and would testify against Robert. Grandma said, "Redemption requires action." We flew to Seattle, where Grandma thrived in a duplex near me, joining a community garden. Robert took a plea deal, restitution, probation, counseling. Janet wrote monthly, seeking amends. Troy moved to Portland, rebuilding ties. That Christmas Eve broke our family but freed Grandma and me. We built a chosen family of respect, not obligation. Share your stories of protecting the vulnerable below. Like and subscribe. True family acts with love, not exploitation.